I'm on a kick with a rope, a cable machine, and we're talking about triceps, and that's about as kick. This is the part that matters. I'm gonna show you an exercise. This is a cool exercise, and you can do it. This is a pretty fancy torque tricep extension device I've got rigged up, but anybody with a nice home gym has got an adjustable cable, or you could even use bands, and maybe I'll show somebody for cutaways. That'll be a cutaway thing I show you. Somebody with little bands. And when I say bands, by the way, I'm talking about these little rubber bands. You can strap them to a door or whatever, or get your grandma to hold them under a rocking chair and make it all work out. But if you're gonna do it right, get in the gym, get a real thing. So I've already shown rope press downs, just a plain old press down that everybody knows. And I was talking about what's fascinating to me is the further away from your body that the elbow joint gets, the more you feel it higher up into the insertion point. And that's just me trying to find a way to make this more interesting to myself, not necessarily you. So this is the way the exercise works. You keep your arms are parallel to the floor. Don't dip them too far down. Don't get them up. Parallel to the floor. Extend all the way. Come back. That's about as complex as that gets. And by the way, this tricep side that you're seeing is the side that was ripped half in two on a basketball court just 2 years ago. So I'm just glad it flexes. They said it wasn't ever going to flex again, but 80% if I was lucky. Those doctors did a good job. Okay, now going from the rope press down, which was this, right, to that already feels slightly different. Now, triceps were made to do, all they do is they extend the elbow. So it shouldn't really matter if it's up in here, if it's up in the air, if you're laying on a bench or whatever. But anybody that's ever lifted for any length of time will tell you, yeah, it feels different. So, and you kind of have to feel around and feel what feels best to you because everybody's anatomically slightly different. But it's also fun. The great thing about weight training is you don't ever, if you get bored, that's your fault because there's too many tools and too many ways of doing it, too many rep schemes, too many ways of splitting the routine to get bored. So you should always be changing it. And here's a sad thing that happens. I've been doing this now. I've been lifting consecutively and intensely for 43 years now. The longer you do it, the more often you have to change, and you don't get to quit studying because your body adapts very quickly. And as you get older, you've got to get really clever too, which all that happened at the same time over the span of 56 years. I had to get clever. So you've got the rope press down. This is like a recap. You've got the standing cable tricep extension. And now I'm going to take a minute and rig up something to show you what I was talking about a minute ago. That'll make sense in a minute.